Hello Virgos, welcome to or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot. If you are a regular viewer, if you are new here, well, I hope you enjoyed the tarot read and you think about joining the tarot team. Okay, we are doing a career and work read for you today. Don't worry if you are not currently in work or have no plans on being in the working environment because maybe you're a stay-at-home mum, a house husband, or even retired. The way the universe sees it is you still have a job in society to do. Now, it could be literally just spending money, helping the finances of the world tick over, or perhaps it's looking after the children and keeping the house clean. It's still work. So this is looking into all those aspects of a life. Now, obviously, if you do have a job, well, that's fantastic. It's probably going to be about your job. It is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can. Go and check out the All Signs Overview. There will be a link in the description for that. And you might be working from a different part of your birth chart. Don't rely so much on the star signs. They are just categories after all. You had the Six of Wands in that said All Signs Overview. It was for the full moon in Capricorn. The Six of Wands is victory. So perhaps you're getting a victory at work somehow. Perhaps you've been chasing a promotion or a pay rise and yes, you're getting it. But it can also be recognition of work. Perhaps someone else has recognized the hard work you've been putting in and somehow rewards you for that. Now, obviously, if you're a housewife or house husband or just the person who stays at home minding the children, well, that reward might be some sort of emotional or physical reward that you are getting. Maybe the other half is going to whisk you off for a weekend somewhere because you've done such a good job at home. Okay, we got the Knight of Wands going with our Six of Wands when we do the cut for this, and the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles saying that this is a balancing out energy. That would be like the reward for the work you have put in. You put in a lot of hard work. You're getting a pay rise, a promotion, or recognition of some description. The Knight of Wands. Yes, although I'm doing a career read, I feel that could be sort of like a selfish, someone's doing it for their own reasons energy. Okay, so if you are that stay-at-home person, perhaps you're being whisked off for a weekend away because they want to go and watch the golf or something like that. They're doing something they want to do, but they're painting it as a promotion for you. If it's a promotion at work, maybe it's because they are snowed under with work and they want you to take some of the load. Okay, so that Knight of Wands is a selfish energy. Okay, the way we'll do the energies is that is your current situation within your work and career. This is the future situation within your work and career, which is work, by the way. If you're unemployed, you're getting work. If you're already in work, you're getting work. Okay. And from the bottom of the deck, we have a bridging energy. A bridging energy. Okay, so let's crack on with it. The Five of Wands. There's conflict. There's some form of conflict within your working environment at the moment. That can be that could come across in any shape or form. Maybe a new person has started and you don't get on very well with them. If you're that stay-at-home person, I feel this is aimed at a stay-at-home person because I'm talking a lot about the stay-at-home person. So if you're that stay-at-home person and your work is making sure the house is clean and tidy, the dinner's ready on time, the children are fed and looked after, you may be feeling like you're getting a little bit abused at the moment. You're getting a little bit put on. You're getting a little bit like there's a conflict there. Maybe you're wanting the other half to just step up to the plate at home a little bit more. Yes, I know you go out, you make the money, you keep the roof over my head, but it would also be nice if you kept the roof over my head tidy once in a while. Don't just dump your shit throughout the house as you're coming in from work and you just dump it all in one place. So I only have to bend down the once. I feel it's a little thing. Okay? Stop sticking the cotton wool buds down the toilet, please. It's a little thing. Please change the toilet roll when you finished with it. It's a little thing. Okay, so let's have a look at this. And if it's in work, if it is in work, it's a little thing. You don't like the way someone works. You don't like the way they talk. You don't like a little habit they have, something like that. So let's have a look at the clarifiers for our Five of Wands, our little annoyance. Let's call it the little annoyance. We got the Nine of Swords in reverse. We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And we have got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which doesn't change a thing. It's upright. It's reversed. It's reversed. It looks exactly the same. Okay. So, yeah, basically, whatever it is, it sets your anxiety off. Okay. It sets your OCDs off. It sets it triggers you. It triggers you somehow. Maybe you see yourself in them when you were younger, when like you first started, and it kind of annoys you. It makes you anxious. It makes you worry a lot. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, again, I feel this is talking about the past. It's something what has happened, something you've gone through, something what has you've already experienced. Maybe whatever this is echoing something else. Okay, I said it's a little annoyance. Yeah, it could look like a little annoyance. It could be a big annoyance. Now, if you're in, again, it's coming through, if you're in that stay at home energy, then this could be they're starting to do things which are raising red flags from a past relationship, and it's starting to get you worried a little bit. The anxiety of that could be the fact that you're trying to deny it from yourself, but you're recognizing. Remember, the Six of Wands is recognition for your hard work. Now, if you've been through a situation where it all went tits up in the past, and your hard work was the fact that you got through that and got out to the other side of it, then you're recognizing that hard work you've already put in. You're seeing it again. You're seeing the patterns again. Which brings us to the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is talking about a repeating pattern. The Two of Pentacles is a crossover of energies in cycles. Okay, in this particular case, it can be juggling finances. Maybe you are going through a little bit of that. Maybe that's where the conflict's coming from. Maybe you, your boss, whoever it may be, is spending, and you're thinking, we can't do this. Okay, and again, that's more of the working at home energy. Or perhaps it's like your boss is being very frugal and not spending any money, where you're thinking, we need the money spent. We need these materials in. We can't get on without these materials. Pull your finger out your ass, put your hand in the fucking purse and buy it. Okay? But that's the juggling energy of it all. The main energy I'm feeling of it is a crossover. It's an overlap. An end of a cycle is happening. And the main energy of the All Signs Overview was zero. And zero is cycles, harvest time particularly. Reaping what you've sown, bringing in the crop, which means the new cycles start planting out for the next year's crop. Okay, and that's what this is. Maybe the new cycle has started. The old cycle is still there, but the new cycle is starting to pan out to look like something you've already been through before, and you don't want to go through it again. That's what I'm getting. Okay, there you go. Crossing this is the Strength card. It's in the upright. It's talking about having strength. I have been through this before. I can weather this if I have to. I know that I can. I've done it before. There is a fear what goes with the strength. You're fearing that it is going to be like that again. But you're having the strength to keep going forward to see how it pans out. It might be red flags what look like them, but it might be for something totally different. Okay, so your future energy is the Eight of Pentacles work. Okay, it will work, it can work, it is working, you are working, you're finding new work if you're out of work, all those wonderful things. Okay, it's hard work, no matter what sort of work it is. So we got the Four of Pentacles coming out. We have got the Four of Pentacles who's coming out. That was freaky. We got the Four of Cups coming out. And then we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse coming out. And then we got the Six of Pentacles. The balance in energy. Okay. Now, the Four of Pentacles, when it's in reverse, is letting go of stuff. Okay. So the Four of Cups in the upright is wanting more. I know, you're wanting more, but you're letting go of stuff. This could be like you want more out of someone at work, so you're letting go of the reins to let them take over. As I said, with that Knight of Wands, maybe it's a boss giving you a promotion because they want you to take over the reins. They want you to take some of their workload. Or perhaps it's the other way round. It is a general read after all. Perhaps you're the boss. Perhaps you're the one in that Knight of Wands energy, and you're giving someone a promotion to take the workload. The workload. Okay. The Four of Cups is also an energy of boredom. It's sitting there being uncontent with what you have in front of you and wishing for something more, wishing for some excitement, perhaps. But either way round you look at that, there's something missing in your future work lineup. Okay, and you realize what that something is, and then you start working towards it. Now, you might have to let go of something. The something what's missing might be finances. We're juggling finances down there after all with the Two of Pentacles. You might have to let someone go. You might be the one let go. Ironically, your future work career might be unemployment. Okay, it can happen. Okay, I'm putting a read on what your future and your current work energies are. This could read out as unemployment because it's balancing something. It's balancing a book somewhere. Maybe you have been employed all your life. Now, obviously, the balance to that would be having some time out of work. Obviously, you might not like it, but that would be the universal balance to it. But the Six of Pentacles at the end there is talking about some form of balancing out. Okay, and yes, there's multiple things on here. This could look actually like the Seven of Cups if you wanted to, because there's lots of choices to be had and everything. But what it's kind of saying is they all cost the same. You need an even amount of all this in your life. And you've got like the rings there, which is an indication of the pentacles. And let's have a quick count up. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rings there. 8 of Pentacles. It's work. Okay. But then you've got a boat there. Now that boat from this deck actually comes from the the King of Cups. But the King of Cups is indecisive. Okay. He's got love in one hand and he's got adventure in the other. The boat is in the indication of the adventure, going off to new worlds, new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. Shout out to the Trekkies. Okay, so you've got that as well, but then you've got like a gold helmet there. You've got a wand, you've got food, you've got a hammer wrapped up, and then again the hammer is a representation of work. This is a Viking deck, so it's actually a representation of 4 and all that. You need all this in life to balance things out. You need work to pay for things, but you need to have time off work so you can relax and recover and recoup yourself for the next stage of work. You need some form of defenses. You need protein and substance to keep you going. You need faith. Okay? You need everything. You need a balanced life. And whatever this is panning out, being you're getting fired from work, or you're taking on someone else to help you out, or you're being taken on to help out someone else, however it pans out, it creates a balance. Crossing this is the Ace of Swords in reverse. And this is where that Knight of Wands comes in. Okay, I mentioned it even before this came out. I said that you may be getting whisked away for a weekend if you're that stay-at-home person, and they might be painting this as you've done such a good job, you need a break. But in reality is they want to go and see their football team. They want to go and watch some golf. They want to go and get a round of golf in, whatever it may be for them. Okay, it's what they're wanting, but they're disguising it as what you think, or they're disguising it as something they think you would like, something you want. And that's the Ace of Swords in reverse. You're being told a half-truth, a lie, but it's a lie on to make it look better for you. Okay, your bridging energy to all this is commitment. Okay, it's the Four of Wands. It's the celebration of life as well, births, deaths, marriages. For some of you, the bridging energy of all this is maybe you're falling pregnant, maybe you're meeting someone and getting engaged, maybe there is a funeral that you have to go to, someone within your life has died, and it's giving you the wake-up call you need to change things about. We got the Ace of Pentacles. It's funny how I picked the funeral as the last one, and then we get the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is a foundation card. It's starting from a beginning of something. In reverse, that could be an indication of a complete end of something. Okay? You put the foundations down. You've got to the Ten of Pentacles. You've built the perfect everything. And then what? Well, that's the end of that cycle. And we've got an end of a cycle here. It's crossing over with a beginning of a cycle. We got Temperance. And we have got a Ten of fucking Pentacles. Oh, Jesus, I can't make this shit up, can I? Okay, you start with an Ace of Pentacles, you build a foundation, you work through it. Temperance, you take your time, you be patient, things will pan out how they will. And then you get the Ten of Pentacles at the end, having everything you've always wanted. So, perhaps some of you, this is literally, you have everything you've always wanted. You've achieved it all. Okay, and the bridging energy is, well, what do I do from this point? Where do I go from now? Well, I'll focus in on work and see what I can do on work. Maybe it's a completely new change for you. Maybe you've always been a stay-at-home. This side over here, your current energies, I really feel stay-at-home person. Work from home, do the housework, look after the children, whatever it may be. And that's the energies I feel for there. But obviously, all these things come to an end. Yeah, you could work from home forever, but perhaps you're finding it's harder and harder to work from home. Perhaps work is moving further afield, and perhaps the internet connections are getting shitty, and perhaps the Zoom meetings aren't quite as informative as they should be, and you're going to have to start meeting people in the real world, and you have to move out of the home environment. But I do feel there's a change in this home work environment, which is this bridging energy, which then leads to new work. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles in this particular case, yes, it might be someone's past, it might be the end of someone's cycle, but I do definitely feel it's the end of a cycle. Like I was just saying there, the children get older, they get independent, they go off, they move out. Then who the hell are you staying at home for? Okay, and so it ends that particular cycle. This long-term Temperance there, this long-term solid foundation has come to an end. You can't be working from that base anymore. You have to go and change it up, do something else. Yeah, you've achieved your Ten of Pentacles. That is the ultimate goal from the Pentacles. You work through the Pentacles, get into the Ten of Pentacles, and let's just take it from the Seven, because we've got the Seven there. This is all about like divine timing. Yeah, starting at the bottom, working your way up to the top, planting seeds, waiting for them to grow to get your crop of it. However you want to look at it, the 7 leads to 8. Yeah, you're starting at the bottom, you have to work your way up. Okay, once you've got to the top of work, you can then retire. Okay, once you've earned enough money to live on for the rest of your life, you can retire, which leads you to the 9 of Pentacles. Independence, retirement, all those wonderful energies. And then, of course, once you've retired and you've settled down and you've adjusted from the work life to the non-work life, or if you're in the military, you've adjusted from military life to civilian life. If you want to look at it from a different way, you then get the 10 of Pentacles. Everything starts to drop into place. Everything becomes perfect. Okay. With this 10 of Pentacles, though, it's an illusion. It's a reflection. You're looking at a reflection. You've got a trout there, or a pike possibly in the river, and the pentacles may be on the top of the water, they may be at the bottom of the water, but you can see the reflection of the person looking there. It's the wish, it's the hope, it's the dream. It's not actually the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, it's what you were aiming for. It's the goal in this particular case. And so the bridging energy here is you've committed to something long term. It's come to an end, and you kind of hope and wish you achieved everything you set out to achieve. Crossing this is the Hermit in reverse, the driving energy of this bridging energy. Is, I don't know, I'm actually going to say it's kind of like an isolation energy. You're feeling isolated. The Hermit is someone who disappears into the wilderness to find themselves and come back with sage old advice. Okay, in this particular case, that's what I need. I need to go and find myself. I need a little bit of me time. I need something I want. Okay, and that's what drives this. And so whatever this is, this could be the missing ingredient to your life, which is work in this particular case. There's a sword in this image, but it's work in this particular case. It's a communication with other people. Okay, it's having a new friend group. It's a new socializing group. You spend probably more time with your workmates than you do actually with your spouse and children when you start to weigh in travel times, sleeping times. Yeah, you only have 24 hours in a day. No, the fact that the world is speeding up means you don't even have 24 hours in a day anymore. Okay, we are talking like microseconds, but still. Yeah, 8 of those hours, on average, are taken up sleeping. So we've only got 16 hours left of the day. Well, most jobs are about 8 hours long. So you've only got 8 hours left of the day. And you then have to travel to and from wherever you're working. Or generally speaking, you're looking at about another hour there. So your 8 hours with your family has suddenly dropped to 7 hours with your family. So you spend more time with your workmates. They are probably closer to family and friends than your family and friends are. So that is the end of your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please hit that thumbs up button. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you and how. If you want to show your appreciation in any other way, why don't you drop me a super thanks and give me a little financial reward for doing this read for you as we are doing careers and work, etc. That would be greatly appreciated. I have no idea about the percentages of it. You can look into it if you want. I don't mind. Anything I get is a bonus. Okay, if you didn't like this read, then that's absolutely fine. You can give it a thumbs down. That's what it's there for. It's the black what goes with the white. It's the night that goes with the day. It's the negative what goes with the positive. You need it to balance life out. But can you let me know in the comments what it was you didn't like about this particular video, and maybe I can put it right in future videos. Talking about future videos, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I strongly suggest that you do that. By doing that, you'll be adding your own energies to the tarot team part, which will make reads like this resonate with you more in the future. Okay, and that's how the link was. There's the tedious link. Until the next time you're watching one of my videos, you all have fun out there.